Alright, welcome back to New Zeroland. It is just the most beautiful day. It's almost sunset, so I'm going to ride out to Red Rocks, which is this off-roading area, and see what this bike can do in the dirt. And I'm going to use this as a range test because I fully charged it, and I'm going to ride to the fun off-road area, play in the dirt for a little bit, and then see if I can make it back, realistically. Because if I'm going to actually buy one of these, I want to know if I can ride to the place to have fun and then also still have enough charge to play around and be a hooligan. Otherwise, I need to find out if I can like shove this in the back of my car somehow. You know, it's not too big, not too heavy. It's the size of a mountain bike, and it's about 50 kilos. You can totally just pick it up and put it in the back of a van or something, but I don't have a van. I would love one of those ENV 200 vans, but you know, it would be only to just haul this to fun off-road places. And so if I can ride to the fun off-road places, then awesome. Also, to conserve energy, right now I'm in EP mode, which is, it's limited to 50 k's an hour, and the speed limit's 50 k's an hour, right? So I'm just basically pinning it, and it just does the speed limit. It's just doing 50 right now. It's perfect. So I'm saving energy, and I'm going the speed limit. No need for kittens in this video. If you press this button in, it goes into sport mode, and then you can go up to about 75 k's an hour is where it tops out. But obviously that's not legal on the street because this is still registered as a moped. So maybe off-road I'll try it, but I definitely want to see what the total range is on this bike, and then also how long it takes to charge. So that's going to be all part of this video. Ah, so beautiful. And such a nicer day than last time. The last video was ridiculous and miserable, but today there's barely any wind, and yeah, here we go. Here's the off-road section, so let's have some fun. Oh, that was wet. All right, here we go. Whoa, super slippery. Oh my god, this is so much fun. So, a few things. This whole area was washed out. The day that I shot that last video, I couldn't come here because it was just too ridiculous. It was too wet and stuff, but I'll show a little video on the screen of what happened. Somebody basically lost their truck and had to get towed out. That little stream that I rode through turned into a huge river, and it was just insane. Oh my god, I'm all over the place right now. Oh my god. So Jez was nice enough to say, yeah dude, no problem, like go take it off-road. Obviously I don't have that much skill off-road, and this isn't my bike, and somebody else is going to borrow it in a couple days to ride it, and so I don't want to like wreck this thing. So for a lot of reasons, I'm just going to ride slow and just have fun, and this is just going to be more of an exploration test. Oh yeah, right, I forgot to say, I'll actually step off the bike and show what it looks like. So cool, right? Such a cool looking bike. So yeah, I forgot to say how much battery percentage I had when I got here, and it was right now it's 77%, so still quite a lot, still plenty. So here we go, back on the bike. Yeah, this is more, as I was saying, it's more going to be a like an exploration trip, just to see how far I can go. And I also want to see like what the range is going to be like off-road, because obviously I'm going way slower. I'm going 11 k's, 10 k's an hour over these little things. If it was my own bike, I'd probably put it in sport mode and go way faster, but also I'm very new to this, and who knows what the terrain's like, what the quality is like after the storm. So I'm just gonna go slow and have fun, and you know, it's more practice, see what I can see. And yeah, oh yeah, right, so going downhill right now. Jez was talking to me about the brakes, because he's really big into mountain biking, right? And so I was like, oh, how is it going to motorbike brakes, where the front brake is on the right and rear brake is on the left. And he's like, oh, what do you mean? Mountain bikes are like that here. Like, oh, it's only Americans. Only the Americans swap that so that the rear brake is on the right. And I was just thinking that's how mountain bikes were, or bicycles in general. But no, it's just the Americans. Just us. We're the weird ones. So a question I always get about electrics is, how do you control the throttle without a clutch? And people who've ridden electrics are like, what? That doesn't make sense. That's a stupid question. You know, if you've only ever ridden a gas bike, then you know that the throttle is so like inconsistent, and it's like, you know, if you drop the revs too low, then it's just a mess, and it's so hard to control. So having the clutch to like feather it and smooth out all the ridiculous power band issues of your engine is necessary. But on electric, you can go as slow as you want. Like, you know, you can just do this kind of thing. Like, you can just stop it and you can go super slow and whatever, or you can just go as fast as you want. It's just, you know, it's just so smooth and controllable. Another thing about this area is that it's legally a road. Even though it's off-road, you need to have a registered vehicle. So if your dirt bike or quad or something like that doesn't have a plate on it, I don't know if you need lights and stuff. Maybe you can register things as off-road vehicles. I'm not really sure how it works here, but you need to have a plate. And I guess it's enforced by somebody. So yeah, it's just interesting. I don't know what kind of stuff you can get away with this bike, because it is kind of like a mountain bike and like an e-bike. Like, you know, on mountain biking trails, could you ride this? I'm not really sure. It's a weird one. Such a nice night and such a fun bike. All right, let's see if we can get around this corner, like around this, and see what all that looks like. Maybe we can catch the sunset. See, part of me was kind of pessimistic about the range. Like, I didn't expect it to have as much as it does now. I'm still at 75%. Jeez, it's crazy. I have so much range. I guess it's all the high-speed stuff on roads that kills it. And out here I'm going a lot slower, but part of me thought that riding off-road, like in the sand and stuff, would use more energy. And then whenever you get wheel spin or something like that, maybe it uses up more. I'm not sure. I don't know, but this is pretty impressive. I'm really impressed. And so far, this is so much fun. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Like I said, this is my only chance, you know. Yesterday it rained, tomorrow it's gonna rain again, so I had to take advantage of this. You know, when's the next time I'm gonna be able to ride a Sur-Ron? Whoa, okay. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, you know, like, unless I buy one, being able to borrow a Light Bee for a week is just such an unbelievable opportunity. So I am very, very thankful to Jez and his wrist surgery. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Whoa. Good thing about this bike too is that it's so short that if you do get squirrely, you can just roll off the throttle and put your foot down. It's not this big, huge, tall thing. Wow, that's cool. Time for a photo. Let's continue our exploration all the way. Whoa, whoa. See, I don't know if you guys can see like how steep this thing is. It's so insanely steep up here. Somehow, okay. So Jez said that you can go up the left. I'm gonna walk it because I'm not gonna even try. This is insane. Ah. Oh god. Okay. See, another positive about electric is that you can just give it a little bit of throttle and walk it up. Alright, let's go and find that sunset. So I was just cruising by here and I stopped to set my my GoPro down to shoot some video, and there's a seal right here in the bushes. Right there. Hey. Okay, fine. Alright, I'm out. See ya. Bye-bye. It's just jealous because he doesn't have an electric dirt bike. Oh boy, more rocks. Wow, more rocks. Yeah, get down here. Oh man, that's a cool photo. Okay. So, already, this is further than I've ever been. And I still have 71% battery. I've barely used any off-road. This is insane, really insane. You could just, at this pace, you could just keep going forever, like all day long. I'm sure you guys are watching this right now thinking, Sam, you're going way too slow. But hey, this is hard. This is definitely not an easy track. The sun is setting, so I'm not sure how far I'll be able to go. It looks like the sun's set already, so I might have to turn around soon, but not because it's the battery. That's the crazy thing. I thought for sure that would be the determining factor of how far I could go, not, you know, running out of daylight. Oh my god. Alright, this is deep ruts. Woo! Okay. I mean, obviously we'll have to go around there, just see what's there. So, let's do it. I'm just digging a deeper rut.
3,000 years later.
Okay, this is ridiculous. Should I go further than this? I don't know how far this is going. I guess so. Maybe there's a better path to take, like up over there in the dirt. Yeah, maybe up here. Let's try this instead. Yeah. Oh, this is so much better. Okay. Whoa. Okay, yeah, I think that's as far as I'll go for my first ride past the Devil's Gate. I feel like I did pretty well. Oh man, it's such a cool place. So good. Oh, I love this bike. So freaking love it. Amazing commuter and off-road. You use barely any energy. I had no idea that I would have this much battery left. I have 67% left, which means I've used under 10% this entire off-roading bit. Alright, let's head on back. Okay. Wow. Oh, this is brutal. Okay, I just gotta get through this patch of rocks. Just deep rocks. See, I started this ride not thinking that I would want to buy one of these at all. I was just kind of, you know, my first ride was pretty fun, just around the coast and stuff, and I was like, man, this is great, maybe I could buy one. And then I commuted on it for a couple days, and you know, the seat's not comfortable at all. It's like a plank of wood, and you know, the range, I just didn't think the range was enough to do all this kind of stuff that I wanted to do. Like, this is the whole reason I'd buy one of these, and yet here I am with gobs of range and having the time of my life. So now I'm thinking maybe I should buy one of these just to have some more experiences like this, because this can't be the last time I do this. A return trip, hopefully a whole lot faster than the way there. Splash! This thing will definitely need a wash when I get back. Splash, splash, splash. Okay, let's do this. It's now I guess the question I have to ask myself is, how much is this amount of fun worth? You know, this bike, the street legal version of this bike in New Zealand is over $8,000, and so whew, is that something that that is worth it for me as a fun off-road toy? You know, it's just one of those things. Like, yeah, I can commute on this, but is it worth it? And that's something I'm not sure yet. I really like the position of the handlebars too. Like this, the stem razor pusher forwarder thing is great. Cannot talk. Where are my words? Oh man, this is great. Wow, this is deep. Ooh. Wet boots. Alright, that was it. Oh man, so much fun. What a blast. So now, let's see. See how much range I have left. 55% left. This is amazing. So yeah, did all that off-roading for well over an hour. And I still have plenty, probably too much range left. Okay, my chest mounted GoPro has died, and so I'm just gonna keep riding until I'm out of battery, I guess, which is another half battery. So I'll just update you when I get back and tell you the final range. It's just going to be a lot of road stuff like this at 50 k's an hour, and so just kind of boring anyway. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. Oh, hi. So I just decided to come back at 10% because things are flashing and it looks freaky, and it's cutting the power back anyway, so it's not really usable once it gets down to 10%. Like the top speed drops to like 30 k's an hour. It's kind of crazy. There was just a little error, so I'm gonna plug it in now and just call it and see how many k's I actually rode today. Alright, just plugged the light B in. It's charging up at 600 watts. Not very much, but it's all good. The battery's so small. So I'm going to find out how long it takes to get from 10% up to 100%. Probably a couple hours. We'll see. I'll come back in a couple hours and just check on it. So today I did the math and I rode 43 kilometers, which isn't very much. That's this many miles. But somehow it took me like 2 hours to ride that much, because off-road it was so slow, and I don't know, just like on-road I'm sure I can burn through it in way quicker, but yeah, off-road it felt like I could just ride for hours, and so it's such a cool experience. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit to check on charging. Alright, let's check it out. It has been exactly 3 hours. And it's at 100%. The charger's still going, so it's probably like balancing cells or something. And it'll turn off automatically after that. Man, I need to watch this thing. Anyway, I hope you guys liked that video. Let me know if you want to see more Sur-Ron Light B stuff on my channel. I might have to just get one. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.